Welcome everyone to the fourth tournament, the Dancer of the Boreal Valley Cup. We are starting off the tournament with Kaiser HD to the left and Grim to the right. You two may begin round one. And both players putting on a buff. We got the fire buff versus the bleed buff. Washing pole versus Graveblade Twin Blades. Both players are pretty deadly. Kaiser, of course, has that deadly ring R1. Oh, just switched to the Carpus Curve Sword. That thing has some pretty nasty phantom range. But what I was going to say about Grim is he has that huge bleed effect from the Graveblade Twin Blades. It does a lot of damage if you can land that R1 L2 combo. It looks like you just missed right there. Kaiser just keeping him back with the R1s on the Carpus Curve Sword. I'm already down below half health. You have to play really carefully. There we go. And Kaiser wins round one. GG. Round two, you may begin. One player chucked the dual charm, the other chucked the bomb. Grim is not able to buff his weapon. Oh, he's got the quick buff. Now what sword is that? The Church Greatsword? Church Greatsword versus Watchful. This doesn't look like a good matchup. But maybe Grim will prove me wrong here. He is proving me wrong. Look at that damage. Amazing. Looks like Kaiser's on his toes now. He's weighing his options, wondering how he should approach. If he's too aggressive, he can easily be caught by Grim's hyper armor. He may have to play a poking game. And as we all know from Tournament 2, the Watcher Poles running R1s are pretty good pokes. Ooh! This is close! Players are throwing the knives now. Ooh, nice bomb by Grim, and Grim wins round two. GG. Round three, begin. Both players have 1 round win so far. 1 round one. Ooh, nice combo by Grim. 2 solid hits with the greatsword. Now Kaiser switching it up with the Black Knight halberd. That, if you guys remember from last tournament, that halberd has an amazing L2. It can do a crazy high damage combo. If Kaiser can land it, he might be able to turn things around. Looks like he's trying to go for it right now. Will he land it? Grim is doing a solid job zoning him out with that massive greatsword. Looks like he's going for the parry. No, he missed. Ooh, and Grim wins round 3. GG. Round number 4. Begin. Grim just needs 1 more win to take the match. Can Kaiser make a comeback? Looks like he's going to play the patient token game this round. He just wants this round 1. He doesn't care about anything else. Ooh, nice backstab! Kaiser might be able to make a comeback. How will Grim respond? Ooh. Ooh, and Kaiser makes a comeback. GG. Begin round 5. Who will move on to the semifinals, Kaiser or Grim? Kaiser bringing out the Carpus Curve Sword. I think he definitely has the matchup advantage. He can easily break the guard of Grim's shield and outswing his massive greatsword. Ooh! Kaiser left himself wide open, but Grim was not fast enough to punish. Yes, there we go. There's the hyper armor. He just needs one more combo, and Grim can win this match. And Kaiser's bringing out the washing pole pokes again. Both players just waiting for each other to make a move and make a mistake. This is pretty intense. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who's gonna win. Both players seem pretty even. Both players being very, very patient with each other. Doesn't look like either of them is gonna swap their weapons. One wrong move and ooh! And Kaiser is moving on to the semifinals. GG. Match number 2. We have King of the Trap versus Kobas. You two may begin round 1. So it looks like we have a strength build versus a dex build. My god, that damage! Amazing start by King Trap. Did some amazing damage with that Fume Greatsword. Kobas, ooh, both players are low in health. This is going to be a quick first round. Who will win, Kobas or King Trap? Oh, you gotta look out for that phantom range. Timed your rolls perfectly. Ooh! King Trap tried to punish the L2, but he just missed. He barely missed. Oh. Looks like he's gonna use the weapon art, the L2R2 weapon art on the straight sword. It's kind of risky. He may not have the health to take the trade. Both players being patient. Oh, that could have been a double knockout. All right, Kobas wins round 1. GG. Begin round 2. Players traded right there. Okay. Ooh! Yes, he got the L2 in, but he didn't follow up with the L1 combo. A missed opportunity by Kobas. Uh-oh! Ooh! Missing that combo opportunity may backfire on Kobas. Will King Trap win this round? Ooh! He just missed his chance to punish. Uh-oh. Yes! And Kobas punished King Trap's R2. Kobas wins round 2. GG. Begin round 3. Can King Trap make a comeback? Or will Kobas win this round and move on to the semifinals? Now, if you guys were paying attention, you would have saw that weapon he just pulled out. The Storm Curve Sword. There it is! He's switching things up. Alright, now how will he use it? Will he win the round with that weapon? Ooh, that swing speed is just too good! If one wrong move from King Trap will get him killed. He has to be very careful. He can't afford to take a trade. Alright, looks like Kobas may go in for the L2. If he misses with the L2, King Trap will have an opportunity to punish him with like a jump attack or running on one. Let's see what happens. Looks like King Trap is wearing the gauntlet. Ooh! Yes! And King Trap makes a comeback! King Trap wins round 3. GG! You two may begin round 4. Alright, King Trap made a pretty epic comeback last round. Will he be able to keep it up? So it turns out King Trap is not using the Thorn Gauntlets. The reason why Kobas is losing health is because he's using the Chaos Blade, which does damage to him for every swing. It's a pretty powerful weapon, but a little bit of health is the price that he has to pay for that power. Looks like he doesn't mind though. Ooh. King Trap was pretty close to punishing that missed L2. King Trap has to be careful. If he loses this round, the match will go for bias. Bad trade. And Kobas is moving on to the semifinals. GG. Match number 3. On the left, we have Little Nick. On the right, we have Zorlon. You two may begin. Round 1. Fight! Alright, Little Nick started off with the oh my god, what am I saying? He started off with a buff, but he's a little reckless there. He should have gotten some distance before activating that buff. Uh-oh. Alright, and Zorlon wins round 1. GG. Begin round 2. Fight. Alright, looks like we got a sorcery build. A sorcery warrior versus a full-on, not full-on captain. Ooh, look at that! I love the buff Fahrenheit got in the last patch. It's so good at catching people. Ooh! Those Gothards are deadly! Alright, Nick wins round 2, GG. Round 3, begin. Yeah, those Gothards are brutal, even without the buff. So we're going to have to be very careful. He can't afford to do anything that can leave him wide open. Ooh, the tracking on those Gothards are amazing. And Nick wins round 3. GG. Round 4, begin. Can Zorlon make a comeback? Or will Nick win this match and move on to the semifinals? Hopefully Zorlon has a secret weapon, because it seems like the Gothards definitely has the matchup advantage on that Immolation Tinder. Ooh! Ooh! Alright, Zorlon can rely on the hyper armor to do trade, and he did! Zorlon wins round 4. GG! Begin round 5. Who will move on to the semifinals? Nick or Zorlon? The warrior mage or the traditional mage? Let's see. Nick has his amazing Gothic buffing. Ooh, bad trade! And Nick is moving on to the semifinals. GG! Match number 4. On the left, we have Chanx. On the right, we have Alvin. You two may begin round 1. And we got Karthus Curved Sword versus a dagger setup. Oh, this should be interesting. It looks like he's got that dex ring that makes him invisible while rolling. I'm not sure if that's going to help him in this matchup. I don't know how useful that invisible roll really is. Maybe Alvin knows something that I don't. Looks like Alvin is playing very passively. He's keeping his distance, waiting for Chanx to make a move so he can counter back with a quick rolling R1. It doesn't look like it's working out for him though. Chanx is onto his strategy and he knows how to counter it. He just has to be really quick and make moves that don't leave him too open. Ooh, nice combo from both players, but Chanx's combo does just a little bit more damage. And Chanx wins round 1. GG. Begin round 2. Alright, doesn't look like Alvin's gonna change. Nope, he's doing something different. He's pulling out some buffs now. But he has to be careful with that predictable rolling R1 play style. If he's not careful, he can easily be parried. Rolling R1s are some of the easiest attacks to parry in the game. God, he just cannot survive that trade. Now, hopefully he has some arrows or just something he can use to counter Chanx's Karthus Curve Sword. He's only delaying the inevitable with those throwing knives. Now he has a parrying dagger. Two-handing it too. This is odd. Is he gonna try and parry his Karthus Curve Sword? Ooh, that was just too quick. Alright, Chanx wins round 2. GG. Begin round 3. Can Alvin make a comeback? Looks like he's pulling out the cell swords now. Now those weapons are pretty good with the combos. Has a really good R1 L2 combo. You can take out half of Chanx's health if he's not careful. Oh, this is not looking good for Alvin. Alright, and Chanx is moving on to the semifinals. GG. Match number 5. We have Kaiser versus Kobas. You two may begin the first semifinal match. Katana versus Katana. Ooh, Kobas missed the L2. Now Kaiser has to be careful. That L2 did get buffed. It now does a hits. The jump itself actually does hit stun now, allowing players to combo from the jump into the L2 and then follow up with an L1 combo. All that plus a bleed buff from the Karthus Rogue can do a lot of damage. It has the potential to one-shot phantoms. So Kaiser needs to be really careful and avoid that L2 at all costs. And if he can, punish it. Both players relying on their running pokes now. Ooh! And Kobas wins round 1. GG. Begin round 2. Now it looks like we have a straight sword. No, Gothard sword versus Unikiri setup. Dual katana versus dual straight sword. Oh, Kaiser just pulled out a surprise great sword. Looks like his attack didn't match. Oh, what the hell? Another weapon. Kaiser's pulling out all sorts of mix-ups. I think that's the the Old Wolf Corp Sword or the Exile Great Sword. Ooh. Kobas has to be very careful. That L2 weapon art has a lot of hyper armor. If he gets caught by the... Ooh! Ah! Kaiser was not able to punish that L2. Oh, Kaiser's low on health. He did not survive the trade, and Kobas wins round 2. Round 3, begin. Can Kaiser make a comeback? Alright, looks like Kobas is using the Chaos Blade. If he's not careful, he may kill himself. Ah! Kaiser misses opportunity to punish that L2. The L2 is good, but it does leave him wide open. Kaiser has to find a way to properly punish it. Maybe use some ranged attacks. Throwing knife, throwing bomb. Maybe try to roll past it and do a rolling R1. Cannot afford to take a trade. He hasn't been too lucky with the trades in the previous rounds. Uh-oh, Kobas is pulling out something different. Now he's using the Storm Curve Sword. If he gets comboed by that weapon art, it is over for him. Both players using short curve swords. Ooh, this is really close. Both players can't afford to take a trade. But Kobas can't afford to take the loss. Kaiser can't. Kaiser has to win this round. Can Kaiser turn things around? Both players waiting for each other to make a move. Kaiser's swinging, but he's missing. So is Kobas. Ooh! And Kaiser makes a comeback. GG. Begin round 4. Kobas still only needs one more win to take the match. Kaiser needs to get 2 more wins to move on to the finals. Ooh! Oh no! He got hit by the L2! And then comboed by the L1. That is not good. He can't afford to be making mistakes like that. He has to stay focused. Yes! Yes! He punished the L2. Perfect! Now Kobas has to be careful. If he misses an L2 like that again, you know, it could mean the end for him. He's not letting up his offense, though. Ooh, nice running R1. The running R1 on the curved swords are very quick, very hard to read. Usually it's safer just to try and block it. And that's exactly what Kaiser's doing. Alright, Kaiser still needs to be careful. If he does get comboed by that Storm Curve Sword L2, it could kill him. Oh, there we go! Oh no! He was not able to punish the L2. That was very close. Oh, this is very intense. Ooh. Can Kaiser win this round? Alright, now Kobas is pulling out the Chaos Blade. Ooh, quick running R1! Both players can't afford to take a trade. The buffs are being pulled out. Ooh, roll fire bombs! Ooh! And Kobas lost a trade. Kaiser wins round 4. GG. Begin round 5. Who will move on to the finals? Kaiser or Kobas? Ooh, Kobas just punished his Green Blossom buff. Kaiser was not far enough. Now he's fine. He's starting off this round a little handicapped. I wonder if Kobas has any cards this rogue to buff his Onikiri and Udachi. The blue effect on that L2 combo is ridiculous. Here it comes! He missed! Kaiser was not able to punish though. Ooh, running R1! Nice interruption by Kaiser. Another running R1. Nice. Kaiser's on a roll here. He's focused. He wants this win. Looks like Kaiser rolled out just in time. If he had blocked one more attack, his guard might have been broken. Uh-oh. Alright, looks like the match is even now. This really could go either way. Battle of the Eastern Swords. Will these players pull out their trump cards? Will they pull out something crazy at the last second? There comes that Storm Curve Sword. Looks like he's just swapped. He's just pulling it out. Oh, uh-oh! Ooh, that could have been a deadly trade. Kobas has to be really careful. Oh, no, oh my god, look at Kaiser's health! Look at Kaiser's health! Kaiser's moving on to the finals! GG! That was amazing. Almost no health left. The second semifinal match, we have Nick versus Chanx. You two may begin round 1. We have Nick's Gothard Swords versus Chanx's Karthus Curse Sword. Cheese versus cheese. Which cheese tastes better? God, those thrusts are deadly. And he'd even buff it yet. But I don't think Nick is gonna get a chance to buff in this match. Chanx is just way too quick. That Karthus Curve Sword is just way too quick. Uh-oh. Chanx could try to punish that L2, but Nick could pull out the second L2 swing and catch him with the Hyper Armor, so we have to be very careful. It doesn't look like either player is going to use throwing knives. They're just going to wait for each other to make a bad move so they can punish. It would be crazy if we start seeing some low firebombs being dropped. Uh-oh! Ooh, that trade! And Nick wins round 1. GG. Begin round 2. It looked like Nick was trying to go in for a buff, but it's just not safe. Chanx is just way too fast. He would never allow a buff. And even if Nick did manage to get a buff in, Chanx could pull out a dual charm to get rid of the buff. So it looks like Nick will have to use his gauntlets as is. Alright. Chanx is doing a pretty good job with running R1s. They're really quick and really hard to read. Ooh, and Chanx wins round 2. GG. Begin round 3. It Looks like Nick just switched up his setup. Now he's got a... No, he's still using the Gothards. But now he has a parrying shield to parry those running R1s. Chanx has to try and not be too predictable. While still avoiding those deadly thrusts. Both players being really patient with each other, both of them waiting for each other to make it sick. And both players get a buff in! Wow, we have the lightning buff versus the crystal magic buff. Okay, Chanx has to be very careful. That crystal magic buff is ridiculous. He has to find an opening. Maybe bait his opponent to attacking and then immediately countering. Like that. Did not do damage though. Oop. Hopefully he can predict when his opponent runs out of stamina. The rolling L1 on the Gothards did get nerfed in the last patch. It has slightly more recovery frames, leaving the user more open. Hopefully Chanx can take advantage of that. Alright, both players' buff ran out. They're back to using their standard weapons again. Oh, Nick is almost out of health. Alright, and Chanx wins round 3. GG. Begin round 4. Chanx only needs one more win to take the match. Looks like Nick is changing up his setup. He's took off some of his heavier armor so he can have a heavier weapon. He's got the Gundyr halberd, the weapon that won Tournament 1. Will the halberd help him in this matchup? Let's see. Uh-oh. Look. Oh no. Looks like getting rid of his heavier armor was not worth it. He lost a lot of health. One more hit will end him. Oh! Is this it for Nick? What will he do? I don't know if going for the parry is a good idea. I wouldn't risk it personally. He may not be able to survive the trade if he gets a partial parry. Oh no! Alright, Chanx is moving on to the finals. GG. The final match, we have Kaiser versus Chanx. Who will win the Dancer Cup? You two may begin round 1. Both players are aware of their playstyle. They know how to counter each other. This match can go either way. Now, we've seen Kaiser's arsenal. He has a lot of weapons to choose from, so his mix-up game is on point. Chanx, for the most part, has been just a one-trick pony, just using that Carnifex Skirt sword. It's a reliable weapon, but it does have its weaknesses. And Kaiser needs to exploit those weaknesses. Uh-oh. Can't afford to let his guard down. Alright. Chanx is throwing out some fire bombs now. I think that's the first fire bomb he's ever thrown. I may be mistaken. Oh man, Chanx is being... He's trying to keep up the offense, you know, try to pull out the running R1s, get some really quick hits in. Ooh, nice L2 from Kaiser. Ooh, this is gonna be a really close round. Ooh. Both players worthy of making it to the finals. has been a good tournament so far. Let's have an epic ending. Ooh, Chanx landed 2 firebombs. Oh, that could have been a double knockout. That could have been a double knockout. Kaiser wins round 1. GG. Recording's on. Begin round 2. Chanx's greatest strength has been that Kaiser's curved sword, but it's also been his biggest weakness, since that's the only weapon he has. He has no way of doing mix-ups. Uh-oh! Ooh, he broke his guard, but he missed a riposte opportunity. Oh no, Kaiser's getting a little sloppy. He needs to wake up, slap himself a bit. What, now he's throwing dual charms? What is going on? Can't afford to get sloppy now. The finals are do or die. He was doing pretty well with the spear last round. Now it looks like he wants to have a curved sword versus curved sword match. No katana now. Looks like he's waiting for Chanx's buff to run out. Probably a smart idea. He can't afford to trade with those buffed hits. That was a really risky running R2. Kaiser has to be very careful. He's getting too close to the edge. Oh, he got cornered. And Chanx wins round 2. GG. Begin round 3. Now Kaiser has the washing pole. He's definitely going to try and take advantage of the running R1. Yup. The ultimate poke game. Those running R1s are not easy to counter. Chanx's best bet is probably to try to roll into it and follow up with a rolling attack. Kaiser's pretty smart using those quick buffs. Doesn't leave him wide open like the traditional buffs. Uh-oh, he missed R1. Took 2 hits. Got hit by the running R1. Ooh. Ah, got clipped by the L2, and Chanx wins round 3. GG. Begin round 4. Now we have buff versus buff. The quick buff ran out. Chanx just missed his punish on the Green Blossom buff. Yes! Nice punish on running R1. He missed the L2 though. Chanx was not able to punish the L2. Ooh. Kaiser does have the health to trade, but he has to be very careful. That buffed Kaiser curved sword can easily melt his health. Alright, all he needs is like one throwing knife now, or a rope firebomb. Hell, he could just pull out a heavy weapon and just go for a trade. Oh no, never mind. He doesn't have the health to go for a trade. Yes! Wow. And Kaiser wins round 4. GG. Final round. Who will win? Chanx or Kaiser? Begin! Aww. He tried to cancel out the buff, but he was not quick enough. And now Chanx is the one running away, looking out for the buff. Kaiser using his own weapon against him. How evil. Giving him a taste of his own medicine. Chanx is on the defense. Ooh. He wasn't fast enough to cancel a buff, but he did get some good damage in. Fire versus lightning. Spicy or sour. Which is better? And this is what Dark Souls PvP is all about. Both players trying to reach each other. Ooh! Both of them took a trade right there. It's all about those mind games. If Kaiser wants, he could try and pull out a bigger weapon, a weapon with longer range, to try to go in for a trade. Nope, he doesn't have enough health to trade anymore. Can Chanx turn things around? It can still go either way. Both players can't afford to take trades. They have to stay focused. Doesn't look like Kaiser's gonna switch it up. Ooh! Ooh! No! He missed the L2! Chanx has won the Dancer Cup! Congratulations! Ooh, GG to Kaiser. You played well. And GG to all the other players. You all played very well. This was definitely the best tournament so far. A lot of fast, intense matches. A lot of good gameplay from everyone. That was a lot of fun. And again, GG to Chanx, the winner of the Dancer Cup. And that concludes Tournament 4, the Dancer Cup. Those were some excellent matches. We got to see a lot more matches go on to round 5. You know, a lot of great gameplay from all the players, a lot of offensive, quick matches. You know, definitely not like the other tournaments where some matches kind of dragged on because some players were too passive. And, you know, the players were definitely more prepared this time. A lot of them practiced. You know, you didn't see players dying 3 times in a row with the exception of Alvin, but, you know, he tried his best. And this was definitely the most satisfying Dark Souls 3 tournament so far. And I can't wait to do the next tournaments. Hopefully we'll get to see gameplay just as good as that, if not better. You know, like I said in Tournament 3, I would love to see more mage builds because we don't get enough of them. And they are definitely capable of some great, quick and crazy flashy gameplay. And in case you don't know how to sign up and participate in these tournaments, just go on your PS4s, go to friends, search khknight, look at my profile, look at my communities, join the Dark Souls 3 PvP tournaments community, and then once you do that, check back every Monday night for times on when the next tournament will be. Every Monday night is when a tournament time and date will be posted. Once the tournament date and time is posted, just confirm your availability for that time, and post a screenshot of the builds that you'll be using. Your builds must be 100 to 125. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching and have a good one. Peace.